Today I'm cooking up a delicious sweet tooth salad with pumpkin, pecans, prunes, and these guys from Fabian Carneal's farm in the Lockyer Valley in sunny Queensland. And I learned all about how green beans are grown.
Hi Gemma, I'm in Mulgowee Farming Company today and it's a great day here in southeast Queensland. My family have been proudly farming for 3 generations, which is a similar story shared by many of our team members across the country. Mulgowee Farming Company started as a small farming venture about 75 years ago in the Lockyer Valley here in southeast Queensland. And nowadays Mulgowee Farms have grown far and wide, with currently our hard-working team farming over 5,000 hectares of some of the most fertile soil over Queensland, New South Wales and Victoria. Mulgowee has a reputation as a high-quality Australian grower of fresh green beans, sweet corn and broccoli, and we supply Australian retailers and greengrocers nationally, and we also export to New Zealand and across Asia. Mulgowee works with Horn Innovation on projects that help our fresh fruit and vegetable industry remain sustainable, with one area being the focus on ensuring varieties of seed that we're using will produce the best possible nutritional, healthy vegetables. Green beans are packed with vitamin C, which can support your immune system, and also has biotin for healthy glowing skin. They're a great afternoon snack for the kids. You can just eat them like chips.
Okay, so let's get started with our sweet tooth salad. Now, pumpkin. I love pumpkin. It's full of beta carotene, vitamin C, and it's so sweet and delicious. So I'm just going to slice up this Jap pumpkin. So just thin slices like that, and that's going to cook beautifully. And keeping that skin on, it's going to crisp up in the oven and be super crunchy and delicious once it's cooked. Now, Jerusalem artichokes, believe it or not, these come from the sunflower family. And what I love about Jerusalem artichokes, they look a bit like ginger, so don't be mistaken, they're not ginger. They're a starchy vegetable and they actually have prebiotics in them. So they're really good for our gut health. They feed the good bacteria in our gut. So these are going into the oven, 200 degrees for about half an hour. The edges will crisp up nicely and those natural sugars will really caramelise. So the pumpkin and the Jerusalem artichokes are in the oven. Now I'm going to blanch some green beans. And look at these guys, they're so green, so crisp. And when I went to the farm, I chatted to Fabian about how he keeps his soil so healthy to lock all the nutrients in these.
From when the seed is in the ground, it takes about 3 months to grow sweet corn, 2 months to grow green beans, and about 3 months to grow broccoli. But in actual fact, the whole process takes a lot longer. It starts earlier with checking the mineral and element balance in the soil, and before planting, if it's not the best it can be, we'll sometimes grow an alternate cover crop high in the elements that the soil needs, so that we can mulch it back into the soil and achieve the perfect balance. We're all about healthy soil here. The Mulgowee motto is healthy soil, healthy plants and healthy people. We grow green beans here because it's just the perfect soil conditions. We're located on rich alluvial soils, very fertile and quite protected from the wind as well here in Mulgowee.
Well, wasn't that a treat visiting Fabian at his farm, seeing how these beautiful green beans are grown. Now I'm going to take Fabian's beans and blanch them. So I'll just chop the ends off these beans first, and then into a pot of boiling water, we're just going to throw them in for a couple of minutes. So the beans are done, they've been in there for a couple of minutes. I'll take them out and we're going to throw them into an ice bath. And this just goes from that hot water straight into the cold water, and that just helps preserve their colour. They're rich and vibrant in colour right now, and we want to lock in those nutrients. So that's why we've only blanched them for a couple of minutes, so that we keep that vitamin C and all those nutrients locked in there. As an R&D manager, my role is to oversee the health and nutrition projects that Hort Innovation invests in to support Aussie growers. Now, Hort Innovation supports growers like Fabian Carneal to give him the knowledge and tools he needs to grow beautiful produce like these green beans. Okay, my pumpkin and Jerusalem artichokes are out of the oven, my beans are blanched, and now let's put this salad together. So we're going to start with the pumpkin, and I will just carefully lift it off the tray, and I can feel that that little peel there is nice and crispy, but that pumpkin is cooked beautifully. So I'm just going to lay this out. So I'm going to chop up some prunes as well. They add a lovely sweet note, and they are full of nutrients. They're low GI as well, so they keep you fuller for longer. Prunes are just a really good go-to food to give you that sweet fix when you need it. So I'll just throw some prunes around on the plate. I've also got some rocket. So now I'm going to add Fabian's green beans, and these will just give that salad a real crunch factor. Plenty of vitamin C. And now we're going to add some Aussie pecans. So these are from New South Wales, and pecans go beautifully with sweet things, so that's why I'm using them today. And then some goat's feta. I've just warmed some honey up in the microwave, and I'm going to add to that a little bit of extra virgin olive oil. Stir that together. Now, if you want to find out about Australian vegetables and learn all about nutrition tips and how to cook them, head to vegucation.com.au, Hort Innovation's site, to find all the information you want about Australian vegetables. Well, here's my sweet tooth salad with Australian pumpkin, pecans, prunes, and Fabian's green beans from the Lockyer Valley in sunny Queensland. Give this salad a go. I reckon you'll love it, particularly if you have a sweet tooth.